Hello, hello. On today's show, Mike is going to show us the semifinal winners and the finalists of Cover Combat 6. Welcome to your favorite pre-recorded, comic art loving, battle simulating podcast, Cover Combat. I, of course, am your fourth or fifth favorite podcasting host, Kevin, and we've got most of the regulars with us here tonight. You want to say hey, Mike?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Good evening, wherever you are. I've got all the answers right here. Everybody's been waiting.
Nice. And then, of course, Patrick.
Hey, everybody. Welcome.
And then lastly, our Cover Combat regular, Johnny.
Hey, guys.
What's up, fellas?
And I didn't mess that up because it is lastly, because unfortunately, Karen is not with us for background production. So, which, man, I was thinking this is not the time to not have her for background production because we've got so few to show. Each one's exciting. Right, Mike?
Yes. All two of them.
Yeah, all two of them. So I'm going to go ahead and get my special effects, my boo and my clapping ready to go. I should get drum roll with cymbal going too. Okay, Mike, I'm ready. Let me put you up here. It is on the screen, and we are ready to go to see which covers are moving to the finals. And man, I am nervous about this. How about you, Pat?
Yeah, to quote Han Solo, I have a bad feeling about this.
Johnny, you've mentioned many times, I think, that you like to keep up with the voting. And let's not let the cat out of the bag too soon. But, man, how are you feeling about the votes that you saw this week?
I don't know what's going to happen, Kev.
Okay. Are you nervous about it?
No, not nervous.
Okay. I'm definitely nervous too, though. Okay. All right. Mike,
Yeah.
You already know the answers, and I guess it's time to share those with us.
Yeah. I can give a little were you gonna say something, Johnny?
That was me. No, sorry.
No.
Yeah, as I was tallying the votes early in the day, because I knew I was gonna have a busy night last night, it was almost like an actual, I was watching the news and
Yeah.
votes were coming in. So I'm sitting there looking at where we were standing, like, holy cow, this is unbelievable. And then I'm like, still have more votes to come in because the Patrick's family still had to submit their votes. So it was till the last minute there. It was could go either way. I was like, holy cow, this is nuts. So it was kind of cool on my end to sit there and see where we were and say, okay, we still have some more votes on the way. And then even after Patrick's family sent their votes, a few more trickled in. So it was kind of neat.
That is kind of cool because, I should speak for myself that I kind of think about how it's not the same for you as it is for us as we get revealed and stuff, but it is the same for you. You just get it revealed slowly throughout the week prior to us, but it's the same kind of, excitement, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Just different. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you're able to enjoy it that way as well. So all right.
So let's get started with Dark Knight #1, Frank Miller versus Batman 390, Tom Mandrake. Now, Frank Miller had 2 covers submitted in the Cover Combat 6, and Tom Mandrake had 1. So for these two, especially Mandrake to get here, you only had one cover to get him here. That's
Yeah, I want to
good.
just mention this too. I actually reached out to Tom Mandrake.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I sent him a message,
Yeah.
talking about our humble podcast and all the excitement that's been happening with one of his covers. You know what he said?
Didn't get back to you?
Yeah, nothing. He didn't respond at all. But whatever.
He could have
It was
voted.
worth a shot. It was worth a shot. What'd you
could have
say?
voted.
Yeah, he could have voted. Exactly, John. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I reached out to Frank Miller and he got back to me.
Yeah.
really?
He said, "Sorry, I'm on my way to the train station. I can't vote." Sorry. Still bitter from Baltimore a couple years ago. It's all right. But you know what, Frank? I voted for your Dark Knight book.
Yes, so did I, all the way through. And I'm assuming that this room is in the same spot as far as the voting on this. But Pat could have changed his mind at the last minute. I don't know.
I did not.
Okay. Johnny, did you?
No. This is an absolute classic against Batman 390. So who knows what will happen, though? Who knows?
Well, let me throw the percentages out there to see if
Okay.
what your mind goes to there. The winner had 55% of the vote.
Oh, man.
So a little closer than what I think any of us thought.
Yeah.
Nope. I can't believe this. It's seriously amazing to me too. On another side note, that I'm an outlier apparently. That I've always seen Batman coming at me on that Dark Knight cover. I guess everyone else has seen Batman going away, right?
I've seen coming at me as well. I saw it the same way you did.
You did? I didn't. You said that. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Speaking of things we forget, I wanted to print this off, and I think we all wanted to kind of draw that in on how we see him. Because that would be neat to actually to have somebody that can draw really well do that, both perspectives.
Yeah.
So Johnny and
So
Patrick.
yeah, I never did get back around to posting it, but I found a forum post about the cover and about the deal going back and forth, which way is he facing, and somebody had sort of sketched in a skeleton showing both ways, and people were commenting. It's like 50-50.
Is it?
kinda
Okay,
crazy.
good. Okay.
But on the other hand, a lot of the homage covers out there, it seems to primarily be Batman facing towards us.
Oh, wow.
There's a sideshow print. I can't remember the artist, but it's Batman facing us, and so I don't know. I also dug up a Frank Miller video where they were auctioning off the artwork, and I was just hoping he would say something about which way.
Right.
Somebody might comment, well, which way? There's a big internet controversy. Which way is he actually facing, Frank? But no, it didn't come up in the interview.
That is interesting. Who posed that question anyway? I forget. Where'd that start in our group here? Who posed it?
I think it was Tyler.
Was Tyler?
I think.
Interesting. So you got to get that, the perspective of the youth for interesting. Apparently, obviously, this has been happening already.
When we saw this first.
What'd you say, Mike? Sorry.
We were youths when we saw this first.
That's true. Yeah.
And my perspective has been the same since I first saw it.
Well, no, what I was thinking is when we were youths, I didn't even think like, which way is he facing? I just always, it was simple for me. I just assumed he was coming at me, but so that was an interesting thought, but anyway.
All right. So let's get to the winner.
Let's watch Batman kick Batman's butt.
Right.
I
asked Emily on this. I'm like, okay, which one? She goes, the one with the lightning. It's like, they both have lightning. Come on, help me out here.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ready for the winner. Moving on. Round 6, the finals.
Wow.
We're here at twice. Batman, The Dark Knight, #1 from Frank Miller.
Awesome. Thank goodness. Okay.
Well, I'm glad that Tom Mandrake didn't make the show.
Yeah.
Like, you invited me on your show to see me lose. Thanks, you guys. So,
Yeah. Man, that is a relief for me. And Mike, and or Pat or Johnny, even your memories could just be serving you better than mine. Was this had to have been submitted in a previous Cover Combat, wasn't it? Or is this the first time this showed up on any Cover Combat?
First time.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a little bit of a surprise. I didn't even think of that. Daggone.
yeah, I don't think the categories allowed it.
Well, the first one could have been any.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess every one of them after that was years. Yeah. So no, yeah, this was only the second time it could have possibly been submitted. So I guess it's not that crazy. Yeah. All right, awesome. Go Dark Knight. Sweet.
Yep. This one, you can't argue with it. It's just a legendary cover. So as great as the Mandrake cover is, and as many people that liked it, this one seems to be deserving as far as the history of comics go.
All right,
Agreed.
Mike, I'm going to remember those words you just said for this next matchup.
Yeah.
This matchup right here,
This matchup right here.
these bleeds. So we've got The Killing Joke from Brian Bolland versus Wonder Woman 14 from George Perez. Brian Bolland had 6 covers submitted, and George Perez had 13. So these two had the best chance to get to the finals with one of their covers. Let's see who else. Yeah, John Byrne had 6 as well. So George Perez and Brian Bolland were the top 2 submitted, in addition to John Byrne.
So I just want to go through everybody here real quick with one simple question. Johnny, if Wonder Woman beats Killing Joke here, does it deserve to be in the finals of Cover Combat 6? And especially, this is the best question for you, actually, because you were the architect of the theme of Cover Combat 6. So is Wonder Woman deserving if, in fact, she does beat the Killing Joke here?
I think George Perez deserves to be in it.
Okay.
Whether or not this particular one, I don't know.
I think that was a perfectly, diplomatic way to say it. Nice, John. Good job. What about you, Pat? Do you think it's deserving?
Yeah, John kind of put it a nicer way than I did, because I was thinking of all the George Perez covers that were entered, this is the one that made it to the second final.
Right. Mike, what say you?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked Johnny first, because his answer is perfect, and can't even add to it.
Okay.
Yeah, and Patrick's edition was good. All the Perez. Yep.
I'm gonna go off the deep end in the other direction. Absolutely not. This does not deserve to. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No, I think everything y'all said is perfectly said. And if it would make it to the finals, I love my sister to death too, so I'll be happy for her as well. So there's all kinds of no matter what happens here. And I honestly have no idea when and if it's Killing Joke versus Dark Knight, who the frick I'm going to vote for anyway. I'm going to be scratching my head until whatever, like a minute before the deadline next week to decide on that one, if that one goes that way anyway. So anyway.
All right. Well, let me put everybody's mind at ease here. The winner had 56% of the votes. So there, with that knowledge, you still can't even make.
Still can't. All right. We ready?
I'm ready. You guys ready?
Oh, thank God.
And The Killing Joke from Brian Bolland moves on.
Wow. I'm actually shocked.
Oh, there it is. No.
What? Didn't this show up?
What were you gonna say, Pat? I'm sorry about that.
I said I'm actually shocked, because I was looking at the votes and couldn't believe the number of Wonder Woman votes that were, like I said, coming out of the woodwork.
Yep.
Yeah, Karen was seemingly doing her due diligence to get Wonder Woman through, which God bless her. I was loving I was loving and hating it at the same time. I was like, what are you doing? And then I'm like, Karen, go Karen, you're doing a good job.
I tried to counteract her vote stumping out there, but it didn't work as well for me. I think I got one extra person to vote for me.
Well, I wasn't even thinking about it, but with Karen doing it, I was totally thinking if Wonder Woman make it through against Dark Knight, I would be doing it next week. That's for sure. So
Yeah, right. Yeah. I sent it to my brother. My brother never votes, and I sent the link to my brother last night, and my brother still never votes.
It's like, look, we made it so easy for you. Here, just go here.
Yeah. I know he would be a lock for this cover. And but he didn't vote. But not to give too much away, I did need his assistance later on, like an hour later, and he helped me out there. So
okay,
like,
good.
What, you just anti-cover combat? What's up?
Right.
So, but anyway, here's our finals, round 6, and for those with a short memory, that's our matchup: the Dark Knight 1 from Frank Miller versus the Killing Joke from Brian Bolland. And I don't have a picture of it on my thing, but this is extra cool for me because my cornhole set, the boards are these 2 covers.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's awesome. You obviously picked the right covers for your cornhole set. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I have to say,
I was a little nervous, but I guess in the end things worked out because I don't think you could get 2 more iconic representative covers of DC in the 80s than these 2 covers, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And also, nobody can keep score out there, but these covers were both submitted by different individuals, so we don't have someone with 2 covers there. So
very nice. Very nice. All right, one last final question for everyone. I'll go through the class. Johnny, do you already have who you're going to pick here? Is this one tough for you as well?
This is ridiculously tough. Like I was sort of like, I guess, I wasn't nervous, but I did think that at least one of the underdogs would make it through, and then it would be a classic versus a dark horse. But these are 2. He's right. These are probably the 2 most iconic, if not, 2 of the most. Anyway, top few.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Patrick, is this gonna be a hard one for you as well?
No.
All right. Mike, is this gonna be tough for you?
I can easily say that. Yeah, this is going to be really hard.
Yeah. Well, see, Pat, you just really go for the pure, this is great art over any nostalgia and iconography. What's that word? Anyway, you're just setting that aside here and just going for pure art, right? Right, Pat?
Yeah, going for the better cover.
Yeah. Right. Which I want to double down on something I said last week. And this was actually during pick 3 with my family this week. I found a new reason someone doesn't vote for covers. I'll talk about it more when you check out our show. But again, like I was saying last week, there's so many reasons that people vote for covers. Obviously, Patrick's an art purist, the better cover, like he's saying so simply. But there are so many other reasons: emotions, meaning, all kinds of things. And a new one came across for me last night that I was like, wow, okay, I didn't think that would be a reason not to vote for a cover. So
I don't think either one of this is definitely a best cover. You could say better art if you.
Well, that's what I said. Yeah, I think that's what I said.
I don't know if you should even say that though, because they're both so iconic. I don't think things become icons by accident.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. Yeah. So he's saying
part of it's the story that is within the pages of the books too.
That's true.
It kind of lends itself to
But
it.
if you go there, both of these are pretty equally iconic stories. As well.
Oh, see, that's even a harder question. Which one? Let's you have one to read right now. Which one do you pick up first to read?
Well, I would pick, as far as to enjoy a story is concerned, I would pick The Killing Joke, because this is only part of a story with The Dark Knight, of course. So you get the whole story in Killing Joke.
Oh yeah, you've got three more issues. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, yeah, whole story wise.
Yeah, that's just why I'd make that choice. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. All right.
There you have it. Good luck.
There you have it. Yeah, good. That really makes me happy what you said with 2 people. Good luck to whoever the last 2 submitters are. That's awesome. And I don't even want to know if one of them's Johnny. I sure hope so. I sure hope it is.
Can I just say, Kevin, if I had both of these in front of me, what I would do?
Yeah.
I would not open either of them, because both of these are prestige format, and you're just going to mess up the spine. You get fingerprints all over it.
True. Very good points. Yep. All right. On that note, does anybody else have anything?
No, I'm good.
Nope.
All right. Do we want to drop that out for the closing?
This is the shortest show so far.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
Yep.
awesome. Thanks for everybody checking us out. Make sure you get those votes in. And yeah, the whole thing. Please like this video and comment your vote for which covers you think should win this matchup, as well as subscribe and hit that bell to get notifications. And then follow XcellarComics on Facebook, Instagram, and/or X, aka Twitter, and follow Xcellar_comics on TikTok to see the latest posts and updates for the next round of Cover Combat. We've only got one more until we get to what I'm excited about with Cover Combat 7, viewer submissions. And you can help support XcellarComics Cover Combat shows, including the prizes that will be involved with them starting in Cover Combat 7 through Patreon at patreon.com/XcellarComics. And then watch the next episode of Cover Combat 6, Round 7 finale, that will publish on Monday, November 20th at 8 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. And then lastly, watch our next live stream on YouTube or Facebook this Saturday, November 18th, 9:30 a.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. Can you tell I almost completely blanked on saying any of that? I was just getting ready to say, hey, see ya.
Right.
All right, but that is officially it.
All right,
Johnny,
see
you
ya.
got anything else?
Nope, we're good.
Oh, I actually have one more thing, John. Did you see the special short that Mike requested that was all about you that I
No,
posted?
what you posted on the group page?
Yeah, well, no, I posted everywhere. XcellarComics, the group page, the YouTube, everything. It's a short. Yeah.
No, I don't
It
think-
was it was the Neo comment. I told him, I said, look, I need that as a short because that cracked me up. It was my favorite moment of the whole show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Jedi Neo conversation. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Check it out. And everybody else, go check it out. It's hilarious. So until next time, don't forget, appreciating great art is awesome. And reading a great story is fun. So why not pick up a comic book and do both? Xcellar out.